Hey, hi, ECI 834 and subscribers to What's News with Norman. Um, Thanks for taking a look at this quick video here. So this is just a really quick overview of one of the websites that was listed in that handout that Dr. Kiros gave us last week. It's called Edpuzzle. Now, to be honest with you, when I first looked at it, just a just a just the name in the list, I was like, Edpuzzle. It reminded me of that puzzle maker website that we use to make like word searches with the students' names. I was like, well, I don't need this, or I'm not going to look at this. And for whatever reason, I just clicked on it because it was under the whiteboard category. So I wanted to take a look at more whiteboard technology, and quickly realized how wrong I was about this. It is unbelievable, this website. Um, to sum it up as simply as I can, um, you take any video that's out there on the internet, any YouTube video, you insert it into this website and you can edit it. So at any point during that YouTube video, you can pause, you can ask a multiple choice question, an open-ended question where the kids have to type in, or you can just make it a note and say, hey, this is really important, this part of the video. You need to make sure you get this part of the video. And what happens is the kicker here is that the students cannot fast forward through this video. And to keep going on in the video, they actually have to get the question correct if it's a multiple choice question, right? Or they have to at least read the note and hit continue before they can go on in the video. And you create a class essentially through this Edpuzzle website. And what that is you can see their progress. So, for example, if you are doing a flipped approach, like I've tried before, I always ask the students who watched the video, and I can see the view count, right? But now I can actually see who watched it, how much of the video they watched, if they got the questions right, how many attempts it took to get the question right, versus back when I just did a normal flipped class, I could see my view count on YouTube, but that was it. I'd have to really go into the analytics and see like the average duration. And I can tell you, if it was a 5-minute video, the average duration was never 5 minutes. So I already knew they weren't watching the whole video. Well, in this case, they do. So I'll give you a little sample. I ended up taking one of my flip videos that I made already for my previous master's class and insert it in here. Super easy. So I'll hit play and show you. This is the teacher's view right here. So this is just my intro. You're hearing the audio from my YouTube video.
Hey, great. How's everybody doing today? So today's lesson is going to be about dividing whole numbers and fractions. My goal is to have this video done in under 6 minutes. So let's take.
So right there, just because I was playing around with this and I wanted to see how easy this was, I paused the video and then you just go over here and I inserted a question. I chose multiple choice questions. And this one was like, what is Mr. Norman's goal and how long this video should take to watch? And if they were actually listening and paying attention, they should have just heard me say 6 minutes. Like I said, this is the teacher view. But on the student view, they would just get these 3 options and have to figure out which one's correct. They hit it, continue, and the video continues.
Let's take a look at today's lesson. 2 key points to think about today. You're going to see examples where we divide a whole number by a fraction. When that happens, I just want you to think about like sharing. So like 3 pizzas divided by half slices. So how many pizzas or how many slices does each person get, right? Or the second key point is dividing a fraction by a whole number. So in this case, you have half.
So at this point, I just added a note because I was curious if they actually even know what it would look like when a whole number is divided by a fraction. Now, one thing I didn't like is like when typing in the note, compared to other websites or other video creators that I've played with, the mathematical notation wasn't that great. So this is what a whole number divided by a fraction looks like. It's not the cleanest. I didn't like this piece of it. Or like, for example, here, a fraction divided by a whole number where I have a 6 divided by 2. It wasn't the greatest, but I think the kids will be able to to get that. So you get the idea here. This is essentially what Edpuzzle looks like from the teacher standpoint or whoever's creating the video. As far as I see right now, there's a lot of strengths to this. Holds the students accountable, right? They have to actually pay attention. Now, my role as an educator and what I've learned in past research is you got to keep these videos to under 6 minutes. Their attention span, retention isn't going to be much more than that. So this is an easy way to also engage them throughout the video. And some of the weaknesses right now, I'm still playing around with it, but what I saw was that the notation during those notes wasn't great. The one thing as well is when you ask them to do if I go over here, I asked them to do an open-ended question. And I said in the bottom example, you can see over here on the side at the 447 mark of this video, I paused it and put an open-ended question in. And in the bottom example, why was the denominator 5 and the numerator 2? And they can type in anything they want and the video will let them keep playing after they typed it in. So they could just do anything, nonsense. But what happens is it's on me then as the teacher. I can go in their progress and I can see what they actually typed in. So some students might just be like, whatever, just let to get the video playing to the next clip. But some students might actually put some thought in there, and I can give them feedback once I see their answers, right? So that's kind of interesting. But as far as a content creation tool, lots of potential here. I am really happy that I stumbled across this, and I'm happy that I clicked on it. I do a lot of videos in my class, and I can see how I'm going to use this moving forward. So I'm excited to use this. Hopefully this video made sense to you. Hopefully you see some value in this, and I'd love to share some more of my videos that I make through this moving forward. So take care, stay warm. It's a cold one out there this weekend.